What our main factor was in choosing Arquiconsult for our new startup here in Portugal was the technical background. Pretty early in the beginning we were invited to a meeting to learn the key responsible persons at Arquiconsult. What highlighted is really the technical quality and the background of the people. The team proved that they had experience in the field, so that was very compelling to us. What motivated us to also use the Dynamics CRM system was that we have a very broad and international client base, and we wanted to keep track and to have all the contacts organized. And especially the combination of Business Central CRM plus ERP system, the Business Central ERP system in combination was that we have one data pool, and that it is easier for us to manage the data between the two systems. The reason why we also implemented customer engagement with Arquiconsult was that we already had the Business Central business process running, and we wanted to keep the data integrity at one point. And at the other hand, we needed to organize our customer activity, the outreaching, and we have a pretty global market, so it's very, very important for us to keep track of everything, and the system offers us great overviews, so that was it. The first contact with the customer until it's really a finished product that we ship on the invoice for the customer, we have one completely tracked process. So if we ask ourselves, how did we find this client, or maybe later if we shipped the order and we ask ourselves what was discussed with the customer before we shipped it, then we have it all in one line, everything organized with a couple of clicks. We want to make sure that our data is clean from the beginning to the end of the process, and this is, important itself, but then comes possibilities with AI and automation with Copilot, and this really gives the acceleration. If we have the two systems in one solution bound together, we have also one data pool that we can use with AI automations, and this really makes a difference, and also why we choose Microsoft in this case. The implementation and ongoing training together with Arquiconsult, I can say that this was a very straightforward process. I think it was the perfect balance between we had enough time to understand it and not feel stressed, but at the same time it was quick enough for us as a quickly moving startup to hit the road quickly. So for instance, we implemented the system from scratch in 4 months, and now the company is not even 11 months old, so and we're fully operational already for 6-7 months now, so that's really a power demonstration. So I'm surprised with the Portuguese system. Really coming from Germany. In Germany it's allowed to make invoices basically just on a paper with your written hand. And here in Portugal everything is controlled with barcodes that you communicate with the government central service, and they are played back, and all the system needs to manage this. So this is really advanced, and I think also something that could be the future in other countries. The next project that we are probably tackling with Arquiconsult is we are enhancing the quality aspect of the system. So we currently use the basic framework in terms of quality management and production shop floor management, but we're probably going into a more advanced version where we can put the measurements that we take from a sample production order and directly input to the system. So that's probably a field that we will be working on, because we are scaling the production pretty quickly now, and that's the best part on the system and working with Arquiconsult. We are so free in growing because the system basically can do everything. We just need to say when we are ready, and then we can just go to the next step.